Chair recognizes Senator Miles for recognition.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, today I'm joined by my colleagues of Harris County, and we'd like for you to join us in saying goodbye to our hobby school fellows, our public affairs of University of Houston, who've worked in our Capitol this session. The Hobby Fellowship Program was launched in 2013 to give undergraduate students the opportunity to work as interns in the Texas Capitol during the legislative session. Each Hobby Fellow is assigned a state legislator and helps to support its operation by attending meetings and hearings, interacting with constituents, and carrying out a range of functions throughout the session. While working in the legislative session, these students receive academic credits as well as gain valuable experience in the field of public services and the field of policy. This year's class includes 12 interns, with 4 serving in the state Senate. I will be recognizing my fellow hobby and will then allow my colleagues to recognize their own. Colleagues, my hobby fellow is Farah Odui. Please stand. Would you please stand, Farah? Members, Farah is from Fort Worth native. She's a Fort Worth native and a junior at the University of Houston, majoring in political science with a minor in national security. I met Farah last year when she interned in my Houston office. During her internship, she assisted with my constituents in their Medicaid and SNAP application. She also provided support during DeRico hurricane and Hurricane Burrow, helping residents restore their power, locating cool centers, and finding distribution sites for bottled water. In my office, Farah serves as a scheduler, oversaw border security and veteran affairs committees, is my lead staffer on nominations committee, and most recently, she requested to become the lead staffer on criminal justice. Senators, after the legislative session, Farah plans to go to Washington, D.C. to work in Congress, and upon graduating, she plans to go to law school. Farah, thank you for always keeping me on schedule, which is not an easy thing, and staffing me on 2 committees, and always coming to work with a smile on your face and brightening up the entire office. I've been so impressed by your hard work and passion for public service and your ability to always take on new tasks. I know you might have a bright future ahead of you, but don't forget where you started, okay? And I want to thank you. And remember, our door is always open if there's anything that you'd like us to help you with. Now, I'd like to yield the floor, Mr. President, to allow my fellow senators to recognize their fellow hobbies members.
Chair recognizes Senator Alvarado.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Miles, thank you for once again recognizing some of our future leaders here in the Capitol, our hobby fellows. We were very honored to have Milan Sam. Milan, stand up, please. As a hobby fellow who's been making a name for himself in our office, a DFW native. Milan is graduating from the University of Houston. Go Cougs. Woo. This fall, he plans to attend law school and pursue a career in the criminal bar. We hope to see him stay in H-Town and continue his public service. We know Milan by his relentless optimism and his can-do attitude. He's a team player who's always willing to pitch hit when we need him. This session, he's become immersed in the legislative process and deepened his passion for public policy. He digs deeper than your average legislative aide. He watches old hearings, reads all the reports, and comes to discussions fully briefed and prepared. All qualities that will no doubt serve him well in the practice of law. Milan, we wish you the best of luck. We hope to see you back again in this arena. Thank you. Congratulations.
Senator Cook, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, it is my honor to introduce someone very special from my team, our hobby fellow, Alex Westerback. Alex is a proud recent graduate, also of the University of Houston, Go Cougs, with a dual degree in political science and public policy. At U of H, they led as student government senator and served as campus ambassador for the Next Generation Leadership Academy. And before joining us at the Capitol, Alex interned with the Houston City Council, Equality Texas, and a Mass Torts law firm. In our office, Alex brought a steady focus to our work on business and commerce, economic development, and natural resources committees. They plan to attend law school after a gap year, where I know they'll continue to lead. Thank you, Alex, for your hard work and being such a bright, generous part of our team. Thank you for showing up early, for staying late, for putting your whole self into the work. It absolutely comes through, and you're just such a trustworthy teammate. Thank you. Congratulations. We've been so lucky to have you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Betancourt, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, we have another fun day here, Senator Miles. It's always great to see a great class of folks come to the Senate and then leave to basically find the undiscovered country, as a biographer Shakespeare once said, which is the future. Okay, so I had the pleasure, and so did my entire staff, which, by the way, is #1 on passing bills this session, Senator Miles, and #1 on and getting those bills out of committee. And Mo's been a big part of that, working for the local government committee, where he's our assistant committee clerk. So Mo Nobani is a highly accomplished, dedicated individual with a bachelor's degree in political science, a minor in national security studies at U of H. Maintains an impressive 4.0 GPA, which I'll need somebody else's GPA to add to mine to get to your GPA, Mo. But I can do the numbers in my head, okay? He's marked by significant projects, including strategic analysis on U.S. diplomacy, intelligence, and Middle East geopolitics. Now, the great news about Mo is that he is also active in student organizations, including leadership positions such as Vice President of the Arab Student Association, member of the Student Government Association, and especially to my wife, the Lebanese Students Association. See, Mo, I got lucky. I married up, okay? Now, that doesn't mean we paid you anything, okay, right? You were like 0, I can't remember. Anyway, that's right. But you did a great job. You were huge. You were great, Mo. You were awesome. His commitment to community service is evident through volunteer work at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport. And of course, you can't get on the 4.0 list, Senator Cook, unless you're on the dean's list, like over and over and over again. So we're looking for a great future, Senator Miles, for Mo Nobani, and because his experience and academic excellence makes him a promising candidate for future roles in political science, national security, international relations. And if you want to bum around and help us this summer at the Houston office, you know, space is available, right? Live long and prosper, Mo.
Can I get all of the hobby?
Senator Miles, you're recognized.
Thank you, sir. Can I get all of the hobby fellows to stand? All of the hobby fellows to stand, if you're in the House or the Senate. Members, let's give these young men and women a hand and thank them for their services for the 89th Texas Legislative Session. They've done a fantastic job, and they've represented the name Bill Hobby in a fashionable style, in a manner that is respected of Bill Hobby. Thank you all.